At his paper mill, Henry Barclay installed the first equipment ever used in the United States to make paper by the high-efficiency continuous roll process. Before 1829, two of these Fordrinier machines were in full production, both made by the technical genius Brian Donkin, and both managed by the young Moses Y. Beach, who would go on to own the New York Sun and found the Associated Press in 1846. Saugerties attracted many such innovative spirits and prospered, particularly as the new mercantile economy's demand for paper grew. Joseph Sheffield ran and then bought Henry Barclay's paper mill after 1851 and continued Saugerties' reputation as a center for the art of machine manufacture of high-quality paper. At the turn of the century, the 1820s iron mill is in ruins, and the Cantine mill has begun its expansion to become the focal point of Saugerties. Henry Barclay's unique advantage of developed water power close to transportation lasted only a generation. By 1850, steam power and railroads had replaced this. But by the late 1880s, the Mills of Saugerties again were experimenting with cutting-edge technology when they began using Henry Barclay's dam to make electricity for their power. At the location of the lead mill, exactly where John Pearson's grist mill once stood, was a building in which the water of the Esopus Creek generated electricity. The new 1887 Sheffield Mills building on East Bridge Street and the new 1889 Martin Cantine paper coating mill on Ripley Street used this new era's state-of-the-art power. And the village itself was electrified as early as 1891. But Saugerties Place, as a center of industrial innovation, had long since become a part of its history, not to be repeated. By the late 20th century, the Martin Cantine Mill is gone, the generator building is gone, the iron mill and paper mill, Saugerties' whole industrial base, an inseparable part of its landscape for a century and a half, all gone. For nearly 2 generations, there had been no sound of the factory whistle in Saugerties, and the very existence of the mills had begun to slip from everyday memory. A 1978 industrial archaeology survey, a 1984 historic district designation, and in the year 2000, the rehabilitation of the Sheffield Mills building on East Bridge Street began to awaken an awareness of these formative years of Saugerties village and town history.